Alive.
Judging for the pictures I see, yes.
There you go.
Yes. All right. Here we go. We're live. Check the audio. That looks good. Gotta hit the record button. That's a step in the right direction.
You're a step in the right direction.
Why, thank you. All right. We're going to mute Zelius, and we're going to start. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Dish Shelter Confusion Thursday Night Hangout. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Charlie, and I'm joined once again by the perfect cover himself, Zelius.
Whoa, is my camera actually centered? I finally can just see my picture. It looks like it's actually in a normal state.
Ta-da's.
Miracles do happen.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this, of course, is the Thursday Hangouts, our live show where we try our best to cover the topics most important to you during the show. Any point during the show, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, criticisms, subjects, opinions that you would like to share with the class, please do so by adding it to either Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, and we'll try to add to the show. If we do unfortunately run out of time, we'll add it to the very next show.
What about stories that are like the least important to me?
Huh?
You said the stories that are most important to you. What if I have a very unimportant story?
Perhaps it's important to you, but not important to me. It's in the eye of the beholder, so don't hold back. If you've got a story, let's talk about it.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
It gets very confusing these days.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I survived. I came back from my mountain adventure last week.
Right now, a qualified mountain man?
No, but my dog has turned out to be half mountain goat, so there's that.
Oh, does your dog also gnaw on the grass and do a little, cut to the grass if you need to trim it?
No. She will sun on the grass all day.
Oh, there you go. That's a quality pastime.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. So, let us get into the show, shall we? And the first one is why is it that we have people out there who insist on buying stupid expensive shit just because they can?
I don't know. Ask our billionaire overlords.
The reason why I ask this, ladies and gentlemen, is that there is a game on Steam that is priced at $999.99. It is called Congratulations on Your Purchase. It is 10 minutes. You're basically in a palace, a red carpet, paparazzi, and a wall where you can leave your name visible to every owner who comes after you. 10 minutes. The price is not a mistake. It is the point.
Remember back, like when the iPhone first came out, there were like apps like that.
Yes, there was the I'm rich,
like
and it was literally a twinkling gem for like $3,000.
And it literally did nothing other than just
it was twinkling.
People have the more you can act like that. If you get even one FOMO schmuck to buy it, you've already come out ahead.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, why not? Try it and see. And, if nobody buys it, oh well. And if somebody buys it, cool. You just make your money back and then some. So, I don't know. I'm really actually curious if anybody actually purchased it.
Let's see if bought.
I don't know if it actually tells you sales numbers. You can see like the online gamers, but that won't necessarily tell you if it was bought.
Oh, that's true. So it would tell you the peak number of users.
Oh, true.
Let's see if I can. Okay, here we go. I am going to. What the hell is the name of the game again?
That'd be great if that was the name of the game.
Congratulations on your purchase. Here we go.
I should make a game called that.
Let's see here. There's been one person.
There's 2 user reviews.
How can you? Okay, if there's only been one person who's ever played the game and there's 2 user reviews, how the ever living piss is that? Oh wait, that's right. People are stupid. They will believe what they read. Didn't we have? Actually, I think it was wasn't a Global Agenda that got someone in like some serious hot water when they try to write a review off of them only playing 16 minutes of it?
Yeah. The developer showed up, was like, "You're wrong." I don't know if it was Global Agenda, but I know we've talked about it. But in this case, yes, a person played 0.1 hours and a person played 0.3 hours. So yeah, 2 people bought it. So the developer's already $2,000 ahead.
So stupid. So stupid.
That's just, maybe people want to unlock achievements. Can you get achievements in the game?
Good God. Congratulations, you're a moron. There's your achievement.
There's a sucker born every minute.
Well, apparently there's 2.
I hate even being on their site because I don't want to accidentally buy it.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
The best part is like the graphics are so terrible.
Yeah.
Like they look at, what the graphics remind me of? Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, we're talking low. Jesus, oh God, they look terrible.
I mean, it's not like they're trying to fake what the game is or mislead people. So, whatever.
Yeah, that's true. They're being very upfront about it. They're like, look, it's shit, but someone's gonna buy it because people are idiots.
At least 2 people bought it.
Yeah.
I guess my question is, as a developer, could I hypothetically sell it to a person for like $1? I wonder if there's like a way to do that.
Discount code, you mean?
Yeah.
Probably. Reviewer copy. Review code.
Doesn't it usually say if it's a review copy? I think Amazon does, at least.
You're supposed to. You're supposed to click it's the honor system.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So like most things, you can game it.
Yeah, just there's a box that says, were you gifted this game or did you purchase it?
So speaking of game gifts, how many games on your wish list are on sale right now?
Oh my God, I'm scared.
The reason I'm asking, if people don't know, guess what today's the start of? The Steam Summer Sale.
No, go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jesus. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And that's just to get from 90 to 75%. And there's a shit ton. Is every single fucking game? No. There are games that are not on sale.
Games not on sale. Not many.
The new James Bond 007 First Light is not on sale. The Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is not on sale. Oh, they re-released this game. Oh, fart. Nope, Charlie. Ooh. No. Close it.
Power's 80% off.
Thanks a lot, Zelius. Anyways.
Outer Worlds isn't on sale. That's surprising.
All right, getting back to the stories, let's talk about, we knew it was coming, and now it's official. Xbox or Microsoft is joining the we've got to increase our prices for our consoles party.
And by a pretty significant amount. The Xbox Series S 512 is going from $399 to $499.
Yep.
The Series S is $449 to $599.
Yep.
And the Series S are terrible to develop on, from everything I've read, because of the lack of RAM. Imagine that. And then the Xbox 1 terabyte digital is going from $599 to $750, and then the disc version is going from $649 to $800. And
then the
There's
2
the-
terabyte model is being discontinued.
Yeah, I mean that's like it's I I don't know how with the current state of consoles you can recommend the Xbox over the PlayStation.
Just get yourself a computer.
I mean, it's not much more cost effective.
Yep.
I mean, it's like anything else because I mean, I guess the other part of this, I mean, they're all having the same thing because the Apple has also increased prices of their products. Their biggest one is the MacBook Neo at $599 went up to $699, and their iPads and MacBook Pros have also increased a pretty good chunk also.
Yeah, the iPad Air 128 gig went from 600 to 750.
Yeah, and the MacBook Air, which would almost have been like the competitor to the Neo, went from $1,100 to $1,300.
Yep.
I mean, that's rough. And then kind of what kind of kicked this all off this week was finally came out was the Steam Machine,
which has a price tag of.
So the 512 gig model is at $1,050. You can tack on $80 for the controller.
There you go.
And then the 2 terabyte model is $1,350. You tack on $80 for the controller. I have pretty mixed feelings about it. I think in the context of also looking at the Xbox price increase,
yeah,
Apple increasing their prices.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Sony has already announced increased prices to the PlayStation 5.
Yep.
I'm not going to sit here and say it's a good value because if you look at the pure, I'm going to build my own PC myself to value ratio, sure, it's not the best value in the world. I don't think anyone's going to debate that. What you're purchasing is basically a glorified console with the backing of Steam, or Valve, I should say in this case, with also the form factor, because it's also the other thing people have to remember, it is a small size form factor, which if you ever actually try to build your own SSF computer, is actually kind of a pain in the ass. I have a nice, huge, humongous box where it's pretty much impossible to screw up.
Mm-hmm.
Small form factors are a pain in the ass because you also have to get the right components, everything else. So it's very specific target audience for the Steam. I keep on forgetting the second word.
Steam Machine.
I don't know why. Thank you. I don't know why the Steam Machine, the machine part keeps throwing me off.
I would give the Steam box was the failure.
That's why. Thank you. I'm living in the past, man. So yeah, I really think if this had come out like a year ago, it actually would have been priced, I'm just guessing here, around the $600 to $650 and then like the $800 range, which I think would have actually been a not bad deal. But just with the price of components, it just happened to hit at like literally the worst possible time.
Yep.
Again, the problem is you try to build your own PC, it's going to be cheaper, but it's still going to be fucking expensive, right? There's just no way around it where it is. And I mean, you kind of like going back to, the Apple prices going up, the Xbox and PlayStation 5 prices going up. Typically, like those consoles are years in the development cycle. Prices don't really go down, right? Like that's what's supposed to happen with technology is, I mean, the Xbox S and X series are 5 years old? Like prices don't go up normally. So we're in a kind of an ass backwards situation when it comes to historical technology hardware trends. Well, I would still argue if in this case, if the Steam Machine, if it allures you at all, don't wait to buy it because the price is only going to go up.
Yeah.
That's just the reality. I mean, you can look in old hardware. I mean, you look at basically any kind of prediction for like the hardware apocalypse that we're in, and they're predicting through 2028 now.
Fantastic.
So prices suck now. They're going to suck for another 2 years.
You think
It's
they
just
suck
the reality.
now? Just wait.
Which is, of course, ironic because games get more and more hardware intensive, less and less optimized, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And yet it's harder and harder to actually afford any sweet, badass hardware.
Yep.
Because we're actually losing the performance per dollar battle. It's actually regressing right now.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, it is what it is. That's just kind of where we're at. So yeah, those are our fun price increases of the week. I know Apple, they haven't said it, but there's already speculation that that's not the last of their price increases. And you can be sure other hardware like RAM and SSDs, they're only going to go up in price from here. I mean, that's why Microsoft's not even offering the 2 terabyte option.
Yep.
Is because the prices are just ridiculous. I mean, I'm guessing if they provided if I go back to the prices, I mean, a 2 terabyte, yeah, probably most likely 2 terabyte Series X would be over $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably saw like price, passing the $1,000, and Microsoft was just like, well, not even a purpose in offering that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not going to buy a Steam machine today, but I get why it's priced the way it is. It's just in a serious situation for gamers.
Yes. So, thankfully, I am A-okay with my PC and my Switch 2. So
there you go. I mean, same thing. The Switch 2, I'm sure it's going to go up by $50 to $100 in the next year.
Yeah, I'm very happy that I already have one.
Yeah. So again, if you want the Steam Deck, if you want a mobile gaming device,
Steam
that's
machine,
another thing.
the deck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's this case. I got it right this time, damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want the Steam Deck or the Switch.
Yeah.
Hell, the old school Switch, doesn't matter. Buy it today because price isn't going down anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got super lucky. I built my PC before the AI apocalypse hit us in terms of pricing. Like everyone else, though, if I knew prices were what they were, I would have bought like 100 sticks of RAM and 100 SSDs. Be like, yeah, this is my retirement fund.
Turn it around and sell it for lots and lots of money.
What I would prefer to do is somehow figure out how to sell it back to like OpenAI. So I don't want to screw over the common man. I want to screw over the big, billionaire companies.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's possible or not.
Probably not. They probably have those
house and be like, here you go, I'll sell you these.
They probably have wholesaler distribution contracts and all that stuff.
I'm sure that. Well, and that's part of the issue is these AI companies have essentially already pre-purchased fabrication slots for like years going forward for RAM and SSDs. Basically anything that moves fast, because that's what it comes down to is fast data transfers. So ironically, if you want to buy like peripherals or monitors or motherboards for that matter, it's actually a great time to want to purchase them.
Yeah.
Those prices are fucking plummeting because people aren't able to afford to buy PC hardware to upgrade.
Yeah.
So they can't upgrade the peripherals. Yeah. I think what we're going to also see, unfortunately, is some of the actual peripherals and especially like random things like thermal paste companies, for instance. Some of those kind of very niche things are really going to get hit hard by this. Because they sure as hell don't have a lot of margins and nobody's building PCs because it's just you can't afford it. Those are the ones who get hit really hard.
Also, side note, for those out there who may have or for some reason are still able or want to build a PC, more thermal paste is not always the answer.
No, it is not. It's the clean and even application of thermal paste is key.
What, I'm not supposed to just squeeze the entire tube on top of the CPU and then smush the heatsink on top?
Wait, I'm supposed to have thermal paste like on the actual like motherboard itself, right? That's going to help cool off the motherboard.
Yeah, absolutely.
I actually got the last time, instead of thermal paste, I got a thermal pad.
Uh-huh.
It was interesting. I tried that out. I don't know if I'll do it again because it's a little bit sketchy. I mean, it's fine, but you have to do it just right. If you screw it up, you basically ruined it.
Yeah, I
'Cause
need
it's
a little
basically
bit
like
more
just a really thin
margin
piece
for
of paper.
error.
Yeah, there's no margin for error with that. You gotta be super careful.
So, anyways, so speaking of games, there is a game that has not seen the light of day since, or a series that has not had a release since 1999, that apparently has a new trademark filing, and people are going, what? And that series, my friend, which last time we checked had 9 games in the series, so this would be the numero 10. I don't know what, whatever, the 10th game in the series. So getting close to Fast and Furious numbers is God dang it, I almost said Fast and Furious. Ultima. There has been a new trademark filing for a new Ultima game.
I mean, the game called Ultima X actually sounds kind of cool.
Yes.
I remember vaguely playing Ultima Online. Had to be 1999, I guess. I don't know. Many eons ago, playing Ultima Online. But yeah, I mean, that was a big RPG series growing up.
I'm trying to remember. There was one game that like I seriously poured my heart and soul into, and I'm trying to remember. Actually, this might be it.
One of the Ultimas, you mean?
Huh?
One of the Ultimas?
Yeah.
But I couldn't begin to tell you which one is which at this point.
It might have been number 9, Ascension. But for some reason, I wanted to say. Hold on. Nope, it's definitely not that one. It's got to be Ascension then. Or it could be Pagan, which was number 8.
Very different game. I don't know.
But anyways, so there's a rumor that there's going to be a new Ultima game. So for those out there who remember that series, because I think there's a lot of gamers out there who weren't even born the last time an Ultima game had been released. Okay, that's the sad reality of it all.
Yeah, I mean, because you think about it, it is for our generation, it's a very known franchise. But like, if you're like, "Hey kids, a new Ultima's coming out," they'd be like, "What you talking about, old man?
What is Ultima? Is it a car?
New Pokemon? The Ultima Pokemon?" I don't know. Yeah.
Who knows? All right, the next story we got to talk about is it's ironic. I know it's been a while. It's been 12 days since this. I think since this story actually broke, but we're going to talk about it anyways, simply because Zelius and I were at a gaming bar, our favorite venue called Battle and Brew, and we just happened to watch this streamer who was streaming Elden Ring. And it turns out that Homeslice, who, by the way, died a lot. And I understand, yes, Elden Ring is a Souls-like game. You're going to die quite often, quite a lot. But it was just, I don't know. I felt like if I was in his shoes, I would choose a different game to play. Because I don't think I can handle it. But
and yet he persevered and overcame the obstacles of constant death.
After one of his fights, he literally broke into tears.
I would too, man. I get it. Yeah. I mean, I gave up because I don't like to cry.
And now, apparently, the rumor is, I don't know if the validity of it, but apparently he has even more reason to cry because for some unknown reason, he just accidentally deleted his Elden Ring save of 127 hours. I will fully admit that I played 32 hours and didn't get anywhere, and I have not come back to the game since. But I can only imagine putting in over 127 hours into a game that you've died a ton and probably never want to face certain bosses again. And now, if this guy wants to play the game, he has to do it all over again. All new weapons and armor and items, because that was the bitch, was getting the potions that you needed to actually survive the mega boss fights. And I say mega because the bosses are humongous in size in comparison to your character. But yeah, apparently this dude
So that was my conspiracy theory. Is he got so frustrated, to your point, of dying over and over, where he was dying on the inside.
Yeah.
And the best way to just be like, oh, I can't play the game anymore, is to accidentally delete your character.
Yep.
Because who's going to want to restart at that point? So that's my conspiracy theory. I know nothing about the person. That's just what's canon in my head, because
yeah,
I
mean,
suck so bad at those games that I can't even get past a couple hours. So I know how frustrated and angry at the world I would be.
I mean, you look like a total idiot for doing it, but you get to move on to another game. Unless that's the only game that you're interested in playing. In that case, you're SOL, my friend.
Well, it also gets us talking about it.
Yeah, that's true.
It becomes news of like, look what happened here. Craziness.
Yes. Now, you want to talk about craziness. Apparently, I don't know exactly when this happened, but on an Icelandic TV station, when airing an episode of the Teletubbies, the subtitles got mixed up with another TV show.
Oh, dear.
And so for all those people who had the English subtitles on for this Teletubby show in Iceland, you got an episode of The Sopranos.
Okay, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been like a Skinemax type of movie, where I don't even know what those subtitles would be. I'm not going to try to repeat them now because I might get us kicked off Twitch.
Intense groaning and moaning would be my.
I love you, Mark.
No, yes, she is my sister, Mark.
Wait, is that a problem on the show?
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, so it could have been another type of show. It swapped the subtitles, but I would say Sopranos, some of the episodes might also have some language that you're probably not expecting to see in Teletubbies.
This is true. I would. I mean, it would make for an entertaining thing, and the I think my favorite thing would be if I was with like young kids who couldn't read the subtitles, and so the parents are probably, thoroughly enjoying this unique experience.
Maybe it's just a way that they can learn young.
Yeah, why not?
The way of the world.
Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna post this link in the chat, but a new Lego item is up for pre-order, and it will ship August 1st, 2026, and that Lego item, my friends, is Derpy Tiger and Susie Bird. It is 825 pieces.
Oh, yeah, it's a flat plot. Oh, my God. Oh, and his back head opens up so you can, like, store things?
I don't know, but it is going to be 8.5 inches high and 6 inches long and 6 inches wide.
Oh, I love them.
Yes.
Oh, there's a movie I can play of them. Oh, it's just like a spinny thing.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Oh.
So anyways, it is $70. It is very tempting. Not going to lie. Very, very tempting.
It really is.
Anyways, okay, moving on. because I don't want to stare at that because that pre-order button is getting bigger and bigger in my eyes.
I know. I hear that. I'm asking AI how long would it take me to build it? I'm just kind of fascinated.
Yeah.
If it will actually give me, see, this is very productive use of AI here, right here. Let's see here. Okay. It would take a experienced teenager,
Uh-huh.
1.5 to 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
For working with kids, 2.5 to 3.5 hours. So there you go. So it sounds like a good afternoon project with the kids.
Yeah. Well, that'd be a good afternoon project that starts with the kids and finishes with me at the table, and the kids have gone off to do something else, and just want to look at the end result.
It sounds like the only way they should get to look at the end result is if they finish it.
No, I'll finish it, and then I'll claim it as my own, and it'll be put on a shelf back there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, we've talked about this next topic a lot. It is a lawsuit between the creators of Palworld and the Pokemon Company, and it looks like because of the changes that Palworld has made, the Pokemon and Company / Nintendo, if they were to win this lawsuit, are now looking at a gain of $30K, and that's it.
I don't think that'll even pay for the lawyers.
No, hell no. I'm sure the lawyers are definitely way over 30,000 at this point.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I hope Palworld wins it though, because it's still the idea of copywriting or patenting whatever it is. Game mechanics is totally lame and dumb and stupid.
Yes. Which, by the way, side note, there was a football player who tried to trademark his nickname and got denied today, so that makes me happy.
Are you talking about Iceman Caleb Williams?
Yep.
I saw he was trying to trademark it. I didn't see that he officially got denied.
Yeah, he got denied, partially because there's already an Iceman, not in football, but in basketball.
Gervin Williams?
Yeah, Gervin.
Yep. Yeah, he was the Iceman. Yeah, so, I'm sorry. I mean, hell, you even already had, and I know it's not the Iceman, but you had Matty Ice.
Yeah.
So it's, sorry, you can't trademark the Iceman.
Yeah.
It's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's also not the Iceman. Like, even in the NFL, like, he's only been in the NFL, what, 2 or 3 years? Yeah. You haven't earned that nickname. Come on, bro.
Yeah, no. You've got to win a Super Bowl, back-to-back Super Bowls, and then maybe you can have a nickname that sticks.
Like, I look at somebody like LeBron James and King James.
Yeah.
He's earned to be called the King James.
He earned that tattoo across his back.
What do you think? Should I have King Julius, like, across my forehead? Have I earned it?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it across your forehead.
King
No.
Julius.
No. So, in another bit of gaming news, it turns out that it is official that Rockstar will be the physical copy. You get a physical box, but not a physical copy of the game. Inside said box will be a download code.
I mean, I get people have the cranky pants on about it, but honestly, I'm pretty ambivalent. I think for a very different reason than most people, mainly because a game you already guaranteed a game like GTA 6 is going to have a day one patch.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
So, and I get this as a total cynical way of looking at it.
Yeah.
But you're going to have a day one patch anyways. So what is the point of a disc version? Like, I get physical media games where, like, it's actually a physical media game. You don't have to be connected to anything, and there's not going to be patches and blah, 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 blah. Like, a lot of Nintendo games actually fall into that category with cartridges, with the Switch.
Yeah.
Totally makes sense, right? I mean, that's the whole point of the Switch. You can carry it around with your little cartridge doohickeys, load them on your Switch, and you don't have to connect to the internet. Totally get it.
Yeah.
Sorry, GTA 6 is a totally different game because this isn't. I don't play GTA.
No,
we
it's
know
gonna
that,
be
but-
it's gonna be single player only to start off with.
Oh,
You have to
it's-
pay.
Okay,
You have
I
to
know that.
the online. From my understanding, the online component is gonna be added later, and you have to pay extra.
Of course, you have to pay extra.
Oh, and by the way, eventually there will be a disc version, but that's not coming until months after the release. Which basically going along with Zelius' train of thought, by that point, one would figure that they would have ironed out the kinks that probably would have been there on a physical copy on day one, because even with the disc or not, you're still probably going to crash the freaking server trying to download the patch or the entire game.
Yeah. That should have been their sales pitch. Look, guys, we know there's going to be patches day one, so we actually released the disc until 6 months after release. So we can release a disc that doesn't need a patch day one that you install it.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of funny if they phrased it that way. But like, isn't online gameplay a big part of GTA?
Yes.
Okay. I always just assumed online would be day one because that's whenever I saw GTA videos, a lot of them were online. So I just kind of assumed that was the core part of the game.
No, not yet.
What do I know?
Now,
of course, then the rumor is when is speculation would be a better way to put it, is when the PC port is going to come out.
2027 sometime, I would assume.
That'd be yeah, sometime 2027 would be the assumption.
Apparently, if you pre-order GTA 6, you can preload its content starting November 12th, and the game will then be playable November 19th.
Damn.
So,
guess what? For $80, I think I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm.
I don't know if you mentioned that, but that's the price. Is $80 for the normal version and
$100 for the Ultimate Edition.
Remember when $80 used to be like the price for the edition?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
the good old days.
The good old days. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hooray. I know games are definitely waiting to see, like, when does I know they have their date announced.
Yeah.
But is it like, does it get moved, basically, for them to announce when their games are coming out?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, I know I'm not interested in it. It doesn't sound like you'll be a day one buyer, but like, it will sell off the fucking charts regardless.
There is another rumor about GTA 6 that I found interesting. I don't know the validity of it, but apparently they are removing the ability to interact with prostitutes.
Again, not having played GTA, isn't that a big part of the game?
Yes.
Because it's called Grand Theft Auto. Like, the whole point is like criminal underground and just stupid, shady shit.
Yeah.
Are they trying to like appeal to kids now?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Let's just hope that the online portion of GTA 6 does not take the Overwatch 2 PvE approach. Okay.
You mean where it doesn't happen?
Yeah. Where it's coming. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're not doing it.
I mean, I think it's two very different things. I hear totally what you're saying, but I would look at it as with Overwatch 2, for better or for worse, that was like the Jeff Kaplan dream.
Yeah.
To basically have the PvE module for Overwatch 2.
Right.
Obviously, that pivoted, didn't happen, but the game still happened. Whereas I kind of think with GTA, like, that's a core part of it. I get it's not coming out day one now. I now understand my folly. But I still think it's going to come at some point.
Right.
Because, like, I also think with Overwatch, Blizzard saw they could still, and it's doing phenomenally well now.
Mm-hmm.
I think they saw, wait, they can actually still do really well as a PvP only game, still sell, well, not copies, I guess, microtransactions.
Yep.
Where I think GTA 6, once they can release especially if it's a paid add-on
Yeah.
for online gameplay, then you'll see even more Moonies.
True.
I don't know if you have to buy the add-on for the gameplay, and then on top of that, like on console, or you didn't have to also buy like the PS Plus to be able to access it online in the
online
first
subscription
place.
service.
Yeah, so it's like all these additions.
They're just trying to re-put the ISP. Well, shit, you're paying for like a secondary ISP.
With all of our subscriptions, feels that way.
Yeah. But anywho. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pause real quick to thank the individuals who help Alter Confusion be the Alter Confusion that you love and adore. And that, of course, is the friends of the show. So without further ado, let us start it off with the Indie Cluster. The Indie Cluster is an The Indie Cluster is an organization of independent game developers that want to gain exposure by being involved in the community. They collectively journey to popular conferences as a traveling booth to help gain attention for their games. They make partnerships in local communities to bring games to the mainstream mindset. They highlight local, unusual, and rare concepts to challenge the paradigm of the common. They also host events to teach kids and minority groups about game development to hopefully one day enter the industry themselves. For more information, go to indiecluster.com. The next shout out we got to give is to the AV master himself. That, of course, is Noodle Boy Media. Founded in 2015 by Andrew Tran, Noodle Boy Media, previously Whack Kid 47 Media, is your choice for professional photo shoots and panel recordings at conventions. They pride themselves in providing a high level of professionalism, top-notch experiences, and quality services. If you want more information and to view their full list of services, check out facebook.com/noodleboymedia. The next shout out we got to give is to an individual who is actually here today to help
that very hard.
Help get all those aches and pains out of my body because I'm freaking falling apart. That, of course, is Hero Chiropractic. Hero Chiropractic is unique healthcare practice set up by Ryan Moore. The company's focus to elevate a patient's experience of freedom, creative expression, and joy. They believe that everyone could be a hero and has incredible heroic potential inside themselves waiting to be unleashed. Hero Chiropractic focuses on mobile chiropractic care in the greater Atlanta area. They are committed to healing clients by creating a plan of action uniquely suited for each person. They make that plan of action as convenient and affordable as possible, and most importantly, suited to your individual needs. For more information, go to facebook.com/Hero Chiropractic. The next shout out we got to give is to the music maestro himself, and that, of course, is Crosspad Creative. New logo, or want to work on a full branding and content strategy, or maybe you need music or audio for your content, just like Alter Confusion. Crosspad Creative offers a whole host of solutions for individuals and small businesses. Just email Josh at crosspadcreative@gmail.com and see what he can do for you. And, of course, the final shout-out we got to give is to the man, the myth, the legend, and that, of course, is Agile Axiom. By day, Axe leads both the development team and system administration team working with satellites at NASA's Goddard campus. But while not in meetings and many times during, he is the Agile evangelist, Agile Axe, championing the philosophy of Agile and trying to make the world a better place for software developers, testers, system admins, and software projects the world over. Decades of experience in software development and leading Agile teams are brought to bear against evil processes, inefficient work, and bad habits. For more information, go to agileaxiom.com. Now, I know at this very moment in time, you must be asking yourself, how do I become a friend of the show? Well, it's quite simple, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Alter Confusion survives on love and support of fans like you, and so we have a Patreon page. Patreon lets you, the fans, lovers, haters, demigods, interracial beings, gods, demons, aliens, vampires, werewolves, swamp creatures, mummies, supporters, and more become active participants in the work we love through a monthly membership. This gives you access to exclusive content, community, and insight into our creative process. In exchange, we gain a bit more freedom to do our best work and the stability we need to build an even stronger creative career. We currently have 2 tiers that you can pledge at. We have the $1 tier, that's $1 a month or $12 a year. What they get you is early access to all of our playthroughs, which, by the way, right now it's Once Upon a Puppet is being recorded. I'm I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close to the end, so you'll probably see that relatively soon. And of course, you'll also gain the ability to participate in patron-only posts. Now, if you're feeling extra frisky, you could bump that 1 to a 5. That's $5 a month or $60 a year. What that gets you is everything at the $1 tier, plus your name or organization added to the Friends of the Show section of every single Thursday night hangout. So if you want to become a patron of Altered Confusion, go to Patreon. That's patreon.com/Altered Confusion. The next shout out we got, of course, mention is the fact that Altered Confusion is proud to say that we have been fundraising for Extra Life for 15 years straight. Extra Life is gamers doing what they do best: game. To help sick and injured children at their chosen Children's Miracle Network hospital. The money that we raise through Extra Life will go directly to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta as unrestricted funds. This means that the hospital decides where and how to spend the money to ensure the dollars we raise make the biggest impact in the lives of the kids they treat. So, if you have the capacity to donate, please go to extra-life.org and search for Altered Confusion. And I know at this moment in time you're thinking, okay, can it get any better? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking one more step. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that you are dying to get your hands on some Altered Confusion merch. So, maybe you need a hat. Maybe you need a beanie. Maybe you need a pet food bowl. Maybe you need a coffee cup. Maybe you need a sweet-looking notepad or some sexy socks. All you got to do is go to alteredconfusion.tv/merch. That's MERCH. No boxers yet. Zelius will work on it later. Once again, alteredconfusion.tv/merch, and you can check out all of the merchandise. Of course, the vinyl stickers. Do not sleep on those vinyl stickers. They are phenomenal. And I, as I've said many, many times, always buy a spare, because you never know. Maybe you need a second hat, one for one location, one for another location, or perhaps you've got multiple things that require vinyl stickers. You don't know. So I would go ahead and just get yourself a spare.
There you go.
All right. Now, back to the news. How about this? For the first time, and I think it's the first time period, a Studio Ghibli movie is about to be made into a live-action TV series.
Ooh.
And that, the movie that gets that distinction, that honor, is Kiki's Delivery Service, which makes total sense. It is definitely, it's a great, phenomenal movie. Love the movie. However, you could definitely stretch it out and have more development along the lines of Kiki's actual delivery service, her interactions with all her different customers, the adventures she goes on. She learns how to become an even better witch. So, yeah, sure.
How did that come out in 1990?
Huh?
How did it come out in 1990?
I don't know. But it's the BBC Studios is actually going to be bringing it to life.
Nice.
So I got to say, I'm very interested to see how this is going to work. And I will definitely have to check it out. Not going to lie. Now, something that you won't be able to check out is season 2 of The Burrows because Netflix has canceled it.
My favorite part right now of The Burrows being canceled is when you turn on Netflix, guess what their big advertisement is to watch right now? The Burrows. So it's like, wait, you're telling me I should go watch this show that everyone knows you can't. It's like, I don't remember what this show is. I actually haven't heard of it. But Netflix apparently just won a bid for like another big comic book of some sort. I haven't heard of it. And that's like everyone's reactions. It's basically like, oh, great. So Netflix can stream it for a season and then cancel it because that's what they're known for.
Now, that being said, the Duffer Brothers, who are the masterminds behind Stranger Things, they're also the masterminds behind, or were very heavily involved in The Burrows. They made it a point to give season 1 an ending. So just in case Netflix tried to dick him over, people would not be like, But I'm gotten nothing, no closure. So there is some closure. I just wish that I could have seen where the show could have expanded past season 1, but it's not going to happen. So, darn it.
Now it's a limited series.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, so many. What could have been, I think, great series canceled prematurely.
Now, if you want to talk about a TV series that is being confirmed again and again and again, it's not like we fucking forgot. Hey, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Dungeon Crawler Carl is coming, courtesy of Seth MacFarlane's company, Fuzzy Door. No shit, Sherlock. We've known this for months.
So I was having lunch the other day with 2 friends.
Yeah.
And one of us, we start talking about Dungeon Crawler. Like, oh, this is great. We both look at our friend and we're like, she's Princess Donut. If you see it, you're just like, if somebody has to know, well, it's like, our friend, she's 100% if Princess Donut were a person.
Oh my God.
Well, she's a great person, but she's Princess Donut. It's like, oh yeah, it's Princess Donut incarnate in real life. I've actually started making my Coral cosplay for Dragon Con.
Nice.
Apparently I'm going to have to learn how to rivet leather and 3D prints. It's going to be exciting.
I believe you and you. I believe in you, Zelius. I believe in
you. I'm making a gauntlet.
There you go.
My gauntlet to power.
Now, if you are looking for any new information over about Dungeon Crawler Carl's TV show, Peacock is going to be, I'm guessing, the streaming platform of choice.
Yeah.
They basically said, we're doing a straight to series order, which means that it's not a pilot. There's not going to be a pilot episode where people are going to be, where, it's going to be sampled by a bunch of people and then they decide, oh, that's interesting or that's amazing. They're just going to go ahead and do the entire first season.
That's an animated one, right?
I'm trying to remember if it's actually animated or not. I think so, but I can never remember.
Does it say here?
Trying to read as quickly as possible.
Yeah, same here. I'm like,
don't know. I would assume. I would assume, but I don't know. I don't
know. It's kind of funny though, because it's like now that whatever the case is, you see like advertisements, my feed will now have who would the perfect Dungeon Crawler Carl be for a live action. Oh, there we go.
Heavily utilizing CGI.
Okay, which makes sense, honestly.
What? You don't want a real... shit, I already forgot. What's Princess Donut's pet?
The Velociraptor.
Yeah, but what's the name of it?
I don't remember now.
I know.
It is kind of funny that she has a pet. So, yes, it makes sense to have heavy CGI. It better be a fucking cat, though. I'm just saying. You're going to train cats like dogs.
Yeah.
Like, you think the Air Bud wasn't a real dog? Come on, bro.
Mongo.
Yep. So, probably hard to get a real Velociraptor. I'll give him that much. But,
it's how to make Jurassic Park the real deal, man.
Jurassic Park has them, so I guess why can't Dungeon Crawler Carl?
Who knows?
But yeah, that's all my feeds right now is who would the perfect Carl be? Thankfully, people have kind of moved on from it being like basically either Chris Pratt or oh my gosh, Geralt, total mind blank.
Henry Cavill?
Yeah, thank you. Because like every fantasy series was like, it should be Henry Cavill.
No,
for
it
like
can't be
10 years.
Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill's too buff.
Actually, thankfully people aren't recommending that. I agree, it would not work.
Carl is slightly dorky. You can't. I'm not
I
saying
mean,
you cast
it's
DJ
dorky.
Qualls, but
that's part of his shtick. And spoiler, sorry, but in the first book, that's part of the deal. Is he's like more fit than most guys.
yeah.
Granted, he's not like a bodybuilder, but he is. That's part of his thing. Is he has more strength than most people. Yeah, I'm guessing they go with a relatively unknown person for Carl. Would be my guess.
There's people who want Alan Richson. Reacher.
No.
I know.
I like him as an actor, but again, he's another one of those you see like posted like everyone like he's another of those actors who just gets kind of thrown into doing everything. No,
How about Jack
had
Quaid?
to do it.
How about Jack Quaid?
Okay, I could actually see that, to be honest.
I could too.
I could actually see that. Because he does have that like bumbling idiot at times, but then can be serious when it matters. And kind of the way he kind of talked to Butcher is like, what the fuck, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like Jack Quaid. I could see that.
All right. Seth MacFarlane. Get Jack Quaid on the phone. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But I would think they'd want somebody new, primarily just to keep costs down.
Yeah.
Because that's what it comes down to, is they want to do something, young, new, and cheap.
Yes. So it's not going to be an action movie superstar. That's for freaking sure.
I mean, I would imagine at this point, Jack Quaid can probably gets a pretty decent chunk for movies.
Oh, I'm sure he could as well. But I would love to see it happen. Just saying. Would love to see it.
Because who calls? You have to have a damn good Carl. I mean, you can fake the Mongo. You can fake the cat.
The voice of Donut.
Princess Donut. Yeah, you could. I mean, you have to have a great voice actress for Princess Donut.
You got to have like a veteran group of voice actors for for a lot of the characters in Dungeon Crawler Carl.
So what I'm actually thinking now, because I actually just started it, and I don't know why I didn't start it much earlier in my life, is Legend of Vox Machina.
Yep.
Which part of the reason it's so phenomenal is the voice actors are just all phenomenal.
Well, they're all veterans, and they also, I think every single one of them is also on Critical Role.
Yeah, and that's partly what makes it so good is they were like voice actors. Like that was their thing, right?
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so good. And like, if it's going to be a heavy CGI show with Dungeon Crawler Carl, some of those, characters, you got to have good voice actors.
Because there's some key characters that if you get
is he going to be like, is Mordecai going to have like a bodysuit and be a real person, or is he just going to be CGI? Or Odette? Like, I'm kind of curious how they're going to do some of these people.
Yeah, I don't. Oh man. Now I'm trying to picture. There's too many. Oh my gosh. Mordecai's going to be difficult though.
He's a very important one to pull off well too.
Yeah. You got to have someone who's charismatic.
Scenes, but his scenes are very important.
Yes. What's the name of the talk show lady?
Isn't it? Is that Odette? I think that's Odette.
Yeah, Odette. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because her costume would be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be very interesting to see how they do some of these characters.
Yes. Agreed.
So, I'm kind of curious. Are they going to do like a season per floor? Like, how are they going to do it? Because like, I don't think there's a season's worth of material in the first book.
No.
Because what I don't want them to do is to turn into like a case of The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Where they stretch it out too much, and it's like, okay, we can move on with our lives now.
We didn't need to know about that 37,000th blade of grass that Frodo stepped on, or Bilbo. Sorry, my brain, like, I had to remember which Baggins went where.
He was a Baggins. They're all the same in the end.
Was Smeagol a Baggins? No,
No, I don't think
he
so.
was just a hobbit.
Yeah. No, hopefully they do DCC right. I do think it'll be a phenomenal cartoon, though. That's the thing.
Well, I think there's someone who's
There's a
doing like a
webtoon.
webtoon of it.
Yeah, and I do go back to, like, there's some shows. Honestly, DCC is one of them where I'd rather it be an anime or a cartoon. I'm using it interchangeably. Because the way the show works would be so great as an anime or cartoon. Not everything has to be live action.
Yeah, true, but you know, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of live action and animated movies, there is some sad news, and that is that Divine Chase, who is the voice of Lilo, she was Samara in The Ring. She has unfortunately passed away at the age of 35. She died from meningitis and an infection in her blood after being hospitalized in Los Angeles for malnutrition earlier this month.
Yikes, that sucks.
35, man. That's crazy.
Too damn young.
Way too young. Way too freaking young.
One of my favorite cosplays I've ever seen at Dragon Con. You're walking the Marriott floor and you see somebody rolling a TV, and all of a sudden you see her fucking come out of the TV.
Yep.
Creepiest damn thing. I'm like, what the hell? So well done.
Yes. Agreed. Can I just say that this is totally off topic, but can I just say that I am now scared to death of any free games on Steam because of all these fucking stories about the free games that install malware on your computer.
So what you're saying is you just have to pick a AAA gotcha game and you'll be fine.
Yeah, sure, why not? No, see, it's not going to work right now because I have jumped down a different rabbit hole, and this rabbit hole only goes through the Switch 2. It is so good.
What is? I don't know what you're talking about.
And the game I'm talking about is The Adventures of Elliot the Millennium Tales. It is It is solid.
I thought you were going to talk about Star Fox too.
No, that's next. That's potentially next. No, I think I picked up The Adventures of Elliot like 2 days ago, I think. And I've already put 11 hours in.
What kind of game is it?
It's an RPG. Blah, blah, blah. It's not turn-based. It's live action, not live action, real time.
Interesting.
As you progress through the game, you can unlock different weapons. You'll have like your primary and your secondary weapon. They could be anything inside the wheel. So you can get bombs and boomerang. You get bombs, a boomerang, a sword, a spear, a hammer, bow and arrow, which bugs the shit out of me because you can only use the bow as long as you have arrows, because arrows is a limited resource. I understand why bombs are a limited resource, but it irks me when so I don't use the bow. Long story short, I don't use the bow. I literally am like Zeldaing this shit. I've got a sword and the boomerang, and when I need to switch to another weapon, I quickly just switch it so I could drop the bomb and then immediately switch back to the boomerang and move on with my day. But
the graphics look interesting.
Yep. It's good. I like it. I also like the fact that all of the cutscenes are voiced.
Oh, nice. Interesting. There's a demo in Steam.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Ironically, I was talking to Dr. Ryan about this game, and he played through the entire demo on the Switch 2. And it
Nice.
definitely lets you dip your toe into the game, but a shit ton of stuff happens afterwards.
I mean, I would hope so. That's kind of the whole point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely gives me like Zelda Link to the Past vibes, sort of. Because there's time travel. That's why it's called the Millennium Tales. But solid game. Highly recommend it. 11 hours in. So there you go.
Interesting.
Yes. And that would have been the game I streamed on Tuesday if I didn't have a phone call that I had to be on at 9:30 on Tuesday. So by the time I got off, there was just no time to stream. I wasn't going to like start the stream and then disappear for an hour. That'd be kind of weird.
You just need to learn how to multitask.
Yeah, this phone call required full attention and my face on screen.
That's why I just don't use the phone.
Anyways. All right. I believe we have run out of topics and basically are now at the end of time. But I will ask Zelius real quick, what are you playing?
Oh, I had to think about this for a while. Like, I know I was playing it before the show. Yes, I dipped my toes back into Guild Wars 2. It's, you know, sometimes you see like the post of like, what is the game you always come back to?
Uh-huh.
And for me, it's Guild Wars 2. Like, every once in a while, I'll come back to Guild Wars 2. I'll play it like for a month of just nothing but Guild Wars 2, and then I won't play it again for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the reasons I love coming back to Guild Wars 2 is they're very big into what's called horizontal progression, meaning basically, so most MMOs, they come out with like expansions, new chapters, etc., and your item power goes from like 600 to 700, right?
Yeah.
So you had 600 eye level gear. Well, you didn't play for 6 months, and now you're behind, and you have to regrind all your shit again because you lost that, right?
Yeah.
Basically, every game takes that approach, right? It's a classic RPG approach. But Guild Wars 2, 100% eschewed that idea, and it was called horizontal progression, which means that 600 eye level ascent, well, it's called like Ascended or Legendary. It's the same power today, and that'll be 10 years from now. It doesn't change. So that's what's kind of nice is I know I come back and like I'm in the same position. Now there'll be new powers because they'll like expanded classes and there'll be new masteries and things like that. So things to learn, new weapons. So there's new skills that may be more powerful. That's 100% possible. But as far as the core gear and that kind of grind loop goes, you don't feel like you're losing by not playing. It kind of gets away from the whole FOMO. So that's one of the reasons I always come back to it and there's no monthly subscription. So like, I don't have like Final Fantasy 14. I'm just not playing till ever. Like I'm going to play it again, but I'm just waiting till Evercold comes out because I don't feel like paying a month subscription and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, till Evercold comes out. So that's where Guild Wars 2 is just a good old standby to come back to.
There you go. All right. Well, all right, ladies
and
and gentlemen.
I know you've been playing. I know you've been playing.
Yep. That's all I've been playing.
Nice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's good to find that game to dig into sometimes. It's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. There's sometimes, you got to take that leap of faith and you buy the game, and it turns out that it's exactly what you need in your life. So.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to the Ultra Fusion Thursday Night Hangout. For myself, Charlie, and Zelius, it's been a pleasure getting here to come our heads, our mouths, and of course, our hearts. We'll be back next Thursday for another Ultra Fusion Thursday Night Hangout.
Remember, kids, keep on gaming in the free world.
Amen to that, brother. And we're out. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. Hooray.
We survive another show.
Yes. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, I can't stick around for too long, so I'm going to have to end the stream. Got to talk to Zelius real quick. But everyone have a fun and safe rest of the week and weekend, and I will hopefully get my act together and be back to streaming on Tuesday. So, peace out, everybody.